I should be writing number 491 for Monday, April 6th, 2020.
Well, I should be writing. I should be working on my craft. I should be writing. I should be submitting my next draft. But I'm sitting home watching Doctor Who.
Hi there, welcome to I Should Be Writing, the podcast for wannabe fiction writers. I'm your host, Mer Lafferty. And we've suddenly got a big influx, big in my opinion, of people who want to do The Artist's Way. So I thought I would go get my copy of The Artist's Way so I could just remind you what week you're in and maybe give some insight, and I can't find it. Now granted, I have a lot of books, and I am the kind of person that once the bookshelf fills up, I will start to stack books around the bookshelf. And so the first cursory look for Artist's Way gave me nothing, but I am not deterred. I will keep looking. But for now, I'm still not sure what week one is. Again, I'm doing Finding Water, and I kind of started in the middle of the week, so I'm still at the end of the week I was talking about when last I recorded. I did not do morning pages yesterday. Sundays seemed to be like a deflation day for me. I didn't get much else done either. I got up to make lunch around 11:30. I'm not saying I got up out of bed. I'm saying I stood up to make lunch, got halfway through making lunch, and then I got hit with this massive migraine just out of the blue. And only 12 hours later did I realize that might be a virus symptom, but I have no headache now, and I did not have fever, so that's good. But yesterday was pretty much shot. I didn't do my morning pages, and then I didn't have a chance to do it later because I was either in pain or loopy on pain meds. So this Monday, I'm trying to get back into it. A lot of my morning pages, without getting too personal, touch a lot on the current events, and I'm tracking all the numbers of the world, the U.S., and my state, just to keep up with everything. Also keeping up with personal numbers, like the steps I take every day and the words I write every day. Unfortunately, the words have not been very many. I tried to go outside and record. I got a new service. I got a new service called Bonjoro that allows me to connect it with my Patreon. And so whenever somebody new supports me, I get a little note, and then I get to send them a video. I could just make a minute video welcoming them, thanking them for the support, etc. And it's a beautiful day, and I remember that fresh air and sunlight are good for you, so I went outside into the lawn to record. And I forgot why I don't go outside much. Because first I had to get this is the first time we've sat in the yard, so I had to go get my chair. And then I had to take all my stuff out there, my notebook and my phone and the recording, and then I realized I'd left something inside, so I had to come inside. And then I came back outside and realized that a storm was coming. And so then I had to bring everything back inside. I did get those videos recorded, but I'm kind of annoyed that I couldn't. I wanted to record this outside. I mean, you don't know the difference. Actually, the audio is probably better because you don't hear my neighbors mowing their lawns. But I wanted to just enjoy the outdoors a little bit more, and now I'm back in my kitchen. I read a blog post by a woman talking about how to beat procrastination, and I'm curious. I've tried everything out there, and she told a very long story. It was almost like a recipe. You know how recipes online tend to be like, my husband and I went to the state fair, and it was our 3rd anniversary, and he bought me roses, and he won me a teddy bear, and then about 5 paragraphs later, you get the pie recipe. this almost was like that because she rambled on and on and on about her career. I just skimmed a lot of it till she got to the point of where I'm a procrastinator and here's what I did to fix it. And all the expletives stripped out of it, it was essentially just ship it. She was talking about a product, some software she'd written. And it got me thinking about 13, 14 years ago when I would just write something and put it online. And I know for a fact, I know that 6 Weeks would not have been what it was without my editor. And so I know I work well with an editor, but I kind of miss that writing something and throwing it online feeling. And then this is embarrassing, but that's what this podcast is all about. My husband had me watch John Krasinski's Good News podcast today, where there was an 11-year-old girl had tickets to Hamilton and, of course, couldn't go. Nobody can go anywhere. And he managed to get Lin-Manuel Miranda and the original cast of Hamilton to sing a song for her from their homes. And there were even I just thought it was going to be the stars who sing the opening Alexander Hamilton song, but it was like backup singers that I'd recognized. The guy who plays the farmer when Farmer and Hamilton are arguing and the song is weaving in and out. Hamilton has a weird effect on me because it is such an amazing piece of work that it shames me as a creative person. I mean, I love it, but it also makes me feel bad because of all the times I allow myself to procrastinate or play games or just sit and feel bad because the world's on fire while other people are creating things. And I just talked several times in the previous episodes about how you shouldn't feel that way. And here's a hint for new listeners. Usually when I tell you not to do something, it's because I'm suffering it too. So don't worry. Don't think I'm being holier than thou. When I say you shouldn't worry about creating the next works of Shakespeare, I'm also saying, hey, Mur, you need to stop worrying about creating the next Hamilton. But I guess Miranda's of my generation and not the generation of, Sondheim and all the amazing names that will never get online and tell you their process. But Miranda's been so accessible and open about the things he's created and how he's created them. And I don't know, I just feel like I need to stop fussing and write the thing that I'm contracted to write and write the thing that I want to write. Because why not? I just found out 2 of my friends probably have the virus. And I'm like, they'll probably get over it. Frankly, most people do. But sometimes when you give tough love to somebody, even yourself, the intent is to say, hey, get mad, get fired up. And other times, it just makes you cry. And I feel like the current events are kind of like tough love, reminding us of mortality, and telling us to strike while the iron's hot. Even if the iron's not hot, strike. And I just kind of want to cry. But I think I'm coming out of the funk. I think I am. It's hard to tell. I just, there are days when I'm feeling normal, and then there are days when I'm feeling like I don't want to get out of my yoga pants. And I think it's a huge victory if I move from one pair of yoga pants into a clean pair of yoga pants. A friend of mine texted me last night and asked me how I was doing, and I said, well, it's all yoga pants and Animal Crossing here. And he's like, yeah, the apocalypse has a lot more yoga pants than I was led to believe. A lot less leather. I'm getting off track. What I'm really trying to say is, I really want to create. I think I'm coming out of my funk in order to do so, but I'm really trying hard not to put too much pressure on myself. But then again, pressure's gotta be there because stuff's gotta get done. So yeah, that's me. It's Monday, beginning of a new work week. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're writing, and if you're not writing, I hope you're taking care of yourself. Oh, right. One thing I wanted to talk about. Cameron Hurley posted on her Twitter something that I really should have talked about in my last episode about mourning, which is, we don't let ourselves grieve. And she posted the stages of grieving and how we all try to do the, okay, well, let's get over it thing, while, scientists have studied that we have different levels of processing we have to do. And if we try to force ourselves through that, our brain's going to balk and go, wait a minute, what are you doing to me? I gotta do my thing. So if you're freaking out and trying to go, come on, buck up, little camper, we'll beat that slope together. Bonus points for anybody who gets that reference. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to go through that process. And if you're in the anger process, know that you're not done. If you're in the depression process, know that you're about to come out of it. It's when we get to acceptance is when we get to move forward. But you got to let yourself process. Thank you, Cameron Hurley, for reminding me of that, because it helped put my stuff into perspective. And now I'm done. Murverse.com, mightymur@gmail.com, and patreon.com/mightymur. As I said earlier, I'll send you a brief video thank you, and you get access to the Discord and the archives. And we'll be talking more about the Artist's Way in the Discord, so hope to see you there. And if all things are working, including me, I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, you should be writing. Or getting all your stuff in from outside because it's about to rain. Remember, you can support the show at patreon.com/mightymur. I Should Be Writing theme music provided by John Anelio. You can find more about him at johnanelio.com. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike license.